Boiled down, the two types of drive failures are logical and physical. And before any recovery attempts are made, DriveSavers will clone the drives so the engineer can preserve the data just in case something goes wrong. Logical failures occur when the drive's data is corrupted due to a computer error. The physical components of the drive still work fine, but the data isn't accessible. Physical failures occur when the drive's components malfunction. Common causes of logical failure, or logical data loss, include file system corruption, software malfunctions, malware attacks, and even user errors such as accidental file deletion or formatting. Now, recovering data from a logical failure can be achieved with special software, and there's some off-the-shelf solutions that can help with this. But if the corruption is more serious, you might need to talk to an expert. In DriveSavers' case, engineers use proprietary software to perform logical data recovery. The end goal is to reconstruct the file system, because in logical failures, the actual bits of data are typically unchanged on the drive, but the file system's file allocation table has no idea where to point the computer to the data. Now, physical failures is where we get to have all the fun. Generally speaking, there's two types of storage hardware: mechanical and flash. Mechanical hard drives use rotating platters of magnetic particles to store bits of data, and the particles are arranged by a read-write head. It's kind of like a record player that moves really fast. There are human problems that result in mechanical drive failure. You drop it, you mishandle it, you submerge it in liquid or something, but unfortunately there's some bigger disasters that could happen, fires and floods. But big disasters aside, sometimes a hard drive will just seemingly inexplicably die. Hard drive death can happen from a motor failure, which causes the platters not to spin, electrical problems with the circuitry inside the drive, or the dreaded head crash, where the mechanical disk's read-write head makes contact with the platter, damaging the surface. The space between the head and the platter, or the flying height, is typically 3 nanometers. To put that in perspective, a human hair is about 50,000 to 100,000 nanometers wide, so we're dealing with a really small distance. This is why engineers need to work in a dust-free cleanroom environment, because even the smallest particle touching the disk platter can cause contamination. And the engineers also need to wear bunny suits so contaminants from their skin and their clothes don't spread to the drives. And that's why I had to wear one. And all I have to do is put it on. Okay, we got it. DriveSavers Cleanroom also has various computers with different operating systems and software to extract data from disks with a wide range of compatibility. Sometimes other components in the hard drive fail. It's not just the disk getting scratched up by the read-write head. So DriveSavers has a morgue, if you will, of various hard drive components they've collected over the years. And those components are in working order. So if a drive has bad parts, they swap the bad parts out with the good parts from the morgue, and Bob's your uncle. They can now continue with data recovery.